Hi everyone, Caroline here. So I'm sitting out here and I just thought about something that happened a few months ago, and I just thought maybe to share it and see what you guys think about it. So sometime last year, I had made some gift pack of some crystals that I wanted to give to someone that I thought would appreciate them. The person is not really into crystals, but the person had kind of at some point during an interaction with me, that person had expressed an interest in the crystals, and at that time I had gauged that interest based on the kind of questions they were asking me. They seemed to be digging deeper into the crystals. What are these? They were talking about how much they loved the crystals, how they looked so lovely. They seemed to be keen to know more. And I kind of thought, oh, you know what, maybe this person would appreciate a crystal in their life. And because they seemed so interested at that time, I remember just feeling like, woohoo, someone loves crystals, let me give them a crystal. So I did give them a crystal, and I was so happy because when I went on their social media post, I had seen them posing with those crystals, talking about those crystals and how much they loved that piece. And so in my head or in my mind, I kind of thought, oh my god, this person probably loves crystals. And I thought to myself that maybe going forward, if I gave them more crystals for their birthdays or for special events or whatever, that would be something that would be appreciated. So anywho, sometime last year, I heard that the person was going to be present at some event. So I decided to give them another gift of new fresh crystals. But the interesting thing is that when I saw this person this time around, I had the gift, but for some reason, I could not give that gift to that person. I just could not give them the crystals. Of course, they remembered me. Of course, they remembered that I was a person who had those beautiful crystals, the one who gave them that beautiful crystal from the last time around. They could even see all the beautiful crystals that I was wearing and even the ones that I had with me in that space. But they did not comment about those crystals. They did not say a word about the crystals. So I felt that I could not even give them the gift of these specific crystals that I had made for them. I could not give these beautiful crystals to them. So the other day I was just thinking, why was I unable to give this person those crystals? I mean, I had made these crystals, they were lovingly packed, well packaged, ready to go to their new owner. But when it got to that point, just based on how the person did not say a word about the crystals, did not seem interested about the crystals, just based on those things, I could not give them those crystals. I could not part with those crystals. I just could not imagine my beautiful babies going into the hands of someone who did not even say a word about them. You know what I mean? It's almost like sometimes when you have conversations with certain people and they're asking you about a topic and you feel like your throat chakra is blocked, you can't even communicate, you're just like, you know what I mean? Like things can't even come out smoothly, there's a hesitation, you don't feel like talking about that thing. You know the intuitive feel when something is just not going with the flow and things are just not flowing well, even a topic that you're really normally good at talking about. There's certain people when they ask you these kinds of things, you just feel like your throat chakra is blocked. You just, it's just the most boring conversation to be having with those particular people at that time, and it's just not right, and it's just wrong, and things are off, and you just know it's not genuine, it's not authentic, there's no flow. So it's the same kind of thing that I was feeling about giving this person my crystals, and I just was thinking about it today, and I just thought, was it me not wanting to part with these crystals, or was it the person, or was it, what kind of vibe is this? And to be quite honest, I usually don't like to give my crystals to people just because I feel a certain type of way about the crystal babies that I have specifically picked. It's almost like these are my babies, and I feel like the person who is going to have those crystals kind of needs to treat them the same way that I do, or love them the same way that I do. And maybe this really skewers a lot of things about how I perceive the giving of crystals to other people. I have met some people who absolutely love crystals, and I have delighted in giving crystals to these specific people. And they're not too many, by the way, to be quite honest. But a lot of people that I have tried to give crystals to, somehow I just usually return with a gift back to my house, and I just keep my crystal babies. So am I wrong for that or what? You guys tell me, am I wrong for that or what? Is it just me, or I just like to know? it's just it's just been such a I just can't give away my crystal babies just like that. I kind of need to see something. There has to be some energy behind, the person who's receiving these babies. These stones are my responsibility. I feel like the ones that come to me. And I'm not talking about this on behalf of everyone else. This is just my personal feel and my relationship with my crystals. This is just how it's always been. So let me know, what do you think? Was I wrong in not giving this person the crystals, or is it just like, yeah? Let me know in the comment section about what you feel about things like that. And until then, crystal lovers, see you. Okay, bye. Mwah.